I felt a tremendous debt to Komen, and I never participated in a race for the cure before. I'd seen it driving over an overpass next to the mall in Fayetteville and seeing just thousands of people walking, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the race for the cures this weekend, kind of thing. But I never actually had done it. But from all the media blitz, from the TV and the radio leading up to the race every year, I knew 1 in 8 women. I knew early detection. I knew those things. So when my wife detected a change and we jumped on it, and I really felt like it was the awareness race by a Race for the Cure. So I felt a debt to the race.
And he began to pay off that debt after receiving some inspiration from an unexpected place.
Right before my wife's mastectomy, we had portraits made with our son, and he was just being his little 1-year-old self, and he was not participating, and he was not being very nice about it at all. I bought a shirt from the Komen website that said, when I grow up, there's going to be a cure. And he was not participating, at all, but I handed him a pink ribbon, and he started just to stare at it. And the photographer found, and she got the most breathtaking image of my son looking at this ribbon. I put the picture on our website, and the local Komen affiliate saw it, and they contacted us about the picture. And it just kind of took off from there.
Through this picture, Chad met Elaine Thompson and found his way to become more involved.
I told her I wanted to become involved, and she said, well, that's interesting, so I've been reading your website, and we've been kind of looking at different things, and we think you'd be a great co-chair. So I was like, absolutely, sure, yeah, sign me up. At some point in time, you have to tell me what I just agreed to, but at the same, but I just felt this tremendous debt that I had to pay off at that time. When the 2010 race was over and we had our little celebration party a few weeks later and things like that, I really felt like the debt had been paid. I really felt like I was kind of square, but the way I explain it to my wife is I go back to that moment when you're waiting on those test results and how you can feel your world caving in, and somebody right now is going through that. Somebody's waiting on those test results and somebody just got those test results and they're not what they wanted to hear. The race going, we've got to keep this, we've got to pay this forward for those people. And in everything that it does, just raises awareness and teaches women to pay attention to their bodies.
Race Day holds a special significance for Chad and helps push forward for the next year.
When the clock starts ticking and you're 6 months before the race and the planning starts, I just can't see the day that I'm not wanting to be there. The other thing Race Day does for me is it's the time we all get together and we honor everybody who survived their fight with breast cancer, and we remember the people who didn't survive it. And so there's just really nothing about the race that isn't just magical to me. I think there's going to come a day when there's not a need for a race. I really think that our generation is going to be the generation that beats cancer, and I think that's going to be amazing.
For his unyielding dedication and spirit, Chad Sullivan is a 2013 Josetta Wilkins Award winner.